I'm Shelly.
And I'm Carrie.
And this is
Neighboring Opinions! And guys, it is finally time.
It is time to discuss
the series of whole series.
Well, a trilogy of all trilogies there.
Sure. That is easier to say.
And it is, if you can guess it, good job.
You get a cookie if you can guess it.
Yes. Metaphorical cookie.
Yeah, not literally, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's okay. Anna and the French Kiss! No! So first book, where it all starts, is Anna and the French Kiss. Amazing. And then Lola and the Boy Next Door. Amazing. Last but not least, Isla and the Happily Ever After, which was amazing. So these three books, they are all companions to each other. It starts with Anna, Lola, then Isla.
So I guess that means like you don't have to read them all, but it's
in
highly
order,
suggested.
It's highly suggested because in Lola
you get cameos
and Isla, the cameos from characters from previous novels show up, and it's kind of the best thing ever.
It kind of is like the best thing
ever. So the first book is Anna and the French Kiss. These books are all by Stephanie Perkins, who is a writing goddess.
Amazing, yes.
So
I'll briefly explain what this is about. Basically, there's this girl. Her name is Anna, and she's going to a boarding school. Is that what it's called?
Yes.
A boarding school. I think it's the School of America in
Soap.
Paris, France. Okay, so she goes there, and basically she's new. She has to make friends. She makes friends.
Yep.
This one person in particular catches her eye.
Wink, wink.
Yep, nudge,
nudge.
And then things get really adorable, and a lot of stuff happens.
We don't really want to say too much because then we feel like we're spoiling it for you.
But okay,
I personally like to go into books
pretty much like.
blind.
Would you say it's a romantic comedy, or what would you say?
It's sort of.
It's
because there's more than just like a romance in it. There's also
it's a love story, but you also get like these different struggles with the characters
her family,
as well.
Like how she.
But you can assume what's gonna happen. You like. When I went into this, I was like, hey, Anna and the French Kiss is gonna be a really cliche, goofy love story, and it was, and I loved it, and I hate that I love these, but I love them so much.
What? You can't know! I love that I love these. I don't care. I give these to all my
No shame.
No shame!
You read the book, and you just can't stop smiling, and then you realize you're like, I'm probably smiling like an idiot if someone's like looking at me right now.
Yeah. Every time somebody says Isla, and like the Happily Ever After, I'm like, oh my god, that series, and then, feels.
The feels come back.
And my favorite blurb for this describes this book accurately. It's by Maureen Johnson, who has a bunch of books, and her blurb for this, very romantic. You should date this book. I agree. You should.
Actually, you read this, you do fall in love.
I know some people who did not love the series because of their because some of the character problems, and sure, not all books are completely perfect. They do have some flaws, but in general, this is my favorite of the trilogy. So
it's my second.
But I know lots of people who had some problems with it, but they would still say that they would reread it a bunch of times because it's that cute and adorable.
Pretty much when I was reading it, I just was like, I don't want to let go. And luckily I didn't have to because
Lola! And the Boy Next Door!
Which is actually my favorite. I don't know why. Okay, I personally thought Lola was like the most interesting.
That is true. Carrie is loves all the interesting characters.
I love drama and like weirdness.
Yeah, Carrie's drawn to drama where I'm more drawn to like kind of like the journey. Where Carrie's like, oh my god, drama, must read that, there's drama.
But there was a journey in this too, there was a journey, there was like...
Sure. Mostly drama.
Okay. The summary for this one?
Okay, so Lola, she lives in San Francisco. I don't know, you can't tell.
San Francisco's an awesome place.
It is, I want to visit there.
Me too.
So anyway, back 2 years ago, she used to have twin neighbors, Calliope.
Is that how you say it?
I don't know.
Calliope.
And Cricket, the Bell twins. Okay.
Yes, the twins.
And 2 years later, they're moving back. She basically has to try to kind of let go of like the resentment she feels towards the twins, and it's kind of
because some things have happened that we won't say. But
yeah,
pretty awesome. Just saying.
Yeah.
Also, there's a lot of interesting characters besides her. Her dads are amazing. They're really funny.
Yes.
And one of them owns a pie shop.
I would totally have that pie.
That is totally. I would too.
Yeah. One thing I like about Lola herself, that as a character, she's pretty unique. She doesn't believe in wearing the same outfit twice, and so she has tons of wigs and dresses, and she sews her own clothes, and it's amazing. But obviously, some people, aka her dick boyfriend, sorry, I had to say it. They don't understand, like for Lola, it's not really putting on a costume per se, it's like actually letting her be herself when she wears
The thing
these
about
clothes, and my favorite part is how her dads call her their little drag queen, and it's so cute.
I don't remember that, but that's awesome. Initially, she has this boyfriend. Is
Yeah.
like from the beginning, you actually think he's a good guy. From the beginning,
Sort of.
okay,
Yeah.
you're thinking one thing, at the end you might think another, and just stuff happens, and
Yeah.
it's all awesome. Again, one of these books where you can't stop smiling. You're just like, oh, all the feels. I love it so much.
Yes.
Like,
yes. Well, actually, when I first read this, I really enjoyed it, and then over time, I kind of started hating it.
You
because
reread it.
Because Lola, Lola herself as a character, she's not really the nicest person, I guess you could say. Her actions!
She was fighting her own, like, internal struggle. She had to
still doesn't justify leading Cricket on like that, okay? Just saying. Just saying. I recently reread it like a week ago, and I kind of agree with Carrie more now, but I still like Anna better.
I still think this one is the most, I think this one is, like, the most electric, and, like, I couldn't even breathe. It was so good. When a book, like, steals your breath away, that's when you know it's the one for you.
It's okay. That's better then.
We
don't have to fight. We don't have to fight over Cricket or Chin.
We both agree that they're awesome.
That's true. Okay, the last book, which actually just came out this Tuesday, or last Tuesday, I don't know when you're going to be seeing this, is Isla and the Happily Ever After. The thing about this one, though, it is Isla, the main character.
We have different opinions.
We have different opinions a lot. It is different than the first two novels, because the first two novels is kind of more about where the romance kind of builds over the book. Kind of,
and
like
this one,
it's at the beginning.
You're literally thrown into a relationship before you can even realize what's happening.
Yeah, it's sort of insta-lovey.
It is
insta-lovey, but I don't care. I forget it.
This girl has an obsessive crush, and this guy just all of a sudden loves her back, and then we're like thrown into the world of Isla and Josh, which is from Anna and the French Kiss.
Yeah, Josh is in Anna and the French Kiss, and Isla also makes some cameos, which is really cool. I actually liked it a lot because it kind of starts with how their relationship starts, but over the course of the book, it's kind of like, can they stay together? Can they find their happily ever after?
Wow.
And yeah, that's the point of the book.
I know, but
okay, and that's what I liked it. I like that about it because usually when you read romances, it's kind of like this whole slow build, or maybe not slow build because Insta Love doesn't exist. But it's whole this like build towards the romance, and then the end, it usually ends with like a fade to black scene where they're kissing. Ooh, but this one, like, you actually see what happens to them, like, as a couple, and it's adorable.
Okay, but the thing
awesome.
is,
and I love it
because
don't ruin it for me.
I'm just gonna put this in because we're thrown into the relationship before anything else. It's like we don't know Isla and Josh as individuals yet. We
do know Josh though.
I felt like I didn't know them. So during all these like cute and passionate scenes, which were really like amazing, they were amazing scenes.
Yes.
I didn't care yet because I felt like I didn't know them. And the most important thing about a book is establishing the characters first. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
But that is how I feel about it.
It's okay. Those are valid points. In general, though, while we differ in exact opinions about this book, I think we can both agree that it's a great conclusion to the trilogy and that it's actually really cute.
But the thing is, I felt like I absolutely was completely in love with the part where we got to see all of our old friends, which magical, beautiful, awesome people. I was so happy to see them again. But like when your favorite part is seeing characters who are not even the main characters in the book, that makes me kind of sad. I wanted to like the
I think Carrie needs to reread it. Maybe you're like me with Lola. Like when I first read it, I was like meh, and then when you reread it, you're like, oh my god, the magic!
If I reread it, I probably would appreciate more because I know their insecurities now because I already read the end of the book. But that's not how it's supposed to be.
No, take my word for it. It's good. It's good. Don't worry.
I wanted.
Yeah. Well, if you're unsure about spending your $20 on it, well, for us it's 20. Just read the others first, and then
have to
wait until.
Okay, if you read the other books, you're gonna want to keep reading. I'm just saying, it's like an addiction thing.
True. I feel like
just get them all at once.
The best way to read these books is to just read them all at once. Like just have all three and just binge read them. Yeah. Yeah, that would be magical.
I feel like all these books, especially the first two. I'm sorry, Isla.
I love Isla enough for the both of us.
True. You really do. They're all amazing.
And you should
magical. You will fall in love with at least one of them, I promise.
Yeah.
And if you have read all three of them,
or only the first two, tell us which one you like better. If you're excited for Isla, if you're kind of not as excited for Isla because Carrie has managed to make you nervous about it, don't worry, it's still good.
I didn't mean to make you nervous. I'm just trying to put the realism in there. I'm sorry. I know it's like a fantasy world.
It's okay. I live in a bubble where all my books are good.
True. That is a very nice bubble. I would like to visit someday.
Yes. Thanks.
Let us know, and
thanks for watching.
Bye. We'll see you next time.